Hi guys! How's everybody doing today? I'm going to do a get ready with me, and I'm using the Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. This is a beauty. I went to my local Sephora just the other day and came across this. I've had my eyes on it. I'm dying to try it. And it's actually... I already did my moisturizer. I used Moisturize 911. I did my eye cream. I did Impish Eyes today, which is an eye serum that depuffs, and it has cucumber and caffeine in it. I also did my face primer. I used the Smashbox Photo Finish. So I'm just going to jump right in and get started here. I wanted to try a drugstore foundation. So I went to Walgreens the other day, and I know I've seen and heard things about the number 7 Lift and Illuminate. So I figured I'd give it a try. So this is my first time using it, and I purchased the color Warm Ivory. So I'm going to start, okay, so this has a little pump. I'm going to start by applying my foundation. I'm just going to use this Sephora brush. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's tapered and it's not very wide. So I'm going to use this for my foundation. I'm just going to start with maybe 1 or 2 drops. I don't usually go too heavy on foundation and cover up. So I'm just going to place it here and there. That definitely won't be enough. This comes out really nicely. Okay, so here's some on my forehead, down my nose, above my lips. Above my lips is my target spot. Oh, Sadie. Looks like we have a visitor. Hey, Sadie. You want to be in the video? Say hi. Sadie, say hi. I have a crazy animal house. Okay, I think that's done. Now I'm going to move on to the concealer. I have the NARS Vanilla Concealer. Sophia, this is Sophie. She's going to assist me today. No. Okay, so I'm going to apply the concealer under my eyes, above my upper lip, and in between my eyebrows. Really excited because I've been using one concealer and I don't really care for it. So I'm really excited to try this. It came in the mail today. Super excited. I ordered it on Sephora.com, which is where I usually order most of my makeup. Anybody else worry about using the blending buds and under their eyes and all the pulling? I get so nervous because I know, like, we automatically want to gravitate to like pull right here when we're applying eyeliner, and it's really not good to do. It stretches out the skin around the eyes, and it can cause early aging. So I really try not to do that, but with concealer, I mean, you have to get it in there somehow, so there's really no way around it. I was wondering if anyone had any good tips and advice on different ways to apply their concealer under their eyes that doesn't maybe pull on the eyes so much, because that skin is so delicate right there. Okay, so far so good. I'm really happy with this foundation and this concealer, and they work really well together. I feel like my skin looks so dewy and just smooth. I think it's doing its job amazingly. Okay, I think I'm going to go in. No, you know what? That's good enough. Okay, so now I'm going to put on my eye primer. I'm using the Moodstruck Eye Primer by Unique. Eye primers are definitely essential if you're wearing your makeup all day long, because it helps it to stay applied throughout the day, and it prevents creasing and clumping. And then we're going to let that sit there and dry for a minute or two. While that's drying, I'm going to be placing my setting powder on my face to hold in that foundation and concealer, and I'm going to bake a little bit underneath my eyes. As far as baking, that's pretty much as far as it goes for me. I have the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. I love this stuff. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush to set in the foundation on my cheeks, forehead, chin, nose, and then I'm going to, after that, place a good amount of powder under my eyes and let it set there while I'm applying my eyeshadow. And I just dab it, kind of like stipple it in to my skin. And this just, it keeps your foundation in place throughout the day. And it has mica in it, and mica is a great ingredient. It blurs out your imperfections. I don't use a lot for this. I think a little bit goes a long way. So I have the color Solstice, the lightest color there on my eyelid. I have my baking powder setting. I like to do it in this step, like do the setting powder under my eyes while I'm doing my eyeshadow. That way if there's some fallout, you brush it away with the excess powder. So the next color I'm going to use is, Ember is what it's called. So I'm going to go in with that one. I'm going to apply this all over my crease. I like to start on the outer corner and work my way in. And blendy, blend, blend. I'm going to use Stone. It's on the opposite end. I'm going to focus this definitely right here on the corner. And then work it in. These eyeshadows are blending very nicely. I love the way they go on. I love the way they look. Okay, so it's blended pretty well. I think I want to lighten it up a little bit. So I think I'll go in with sand. And yes, I'll go in with sand on the same brush. I was thinking of using a different brush, but I'm just going to use the same one. I'm going to go a little above and underneath. Just around the outer edges of where the darker brown is. And then blend some more. Now I don't know what color I want to do on my eyelid. I did not plan this look or think ahead whatsoever. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it light. I almost want to try something and do the Instinct, the color that has the tiny bit of shimmer in it, and use that as my highlight and on my eyelid. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to use this end. I feel like it packs it in better. Okay, it's not showing up very much, but you know what? I think I like it, and I'm going to go with it for today. And a little more. I'm going to use the other side just because in case some of the darker brown got on that side, and I'm going to use the other side and highlight and clean it up a little bit around here. And also I love using this for my inner corner because if you put it right on the tip, it just goes in there exactly everywhere it should be, so perfectly and evenly. I absolutely love it. Okay, I'm going to do my, I think that looks good. I'm going to blend it a little more. Okay, and then I'm going to do my other eye, and then once my eyes are done, I will take off this excess powder. Okay, so I finished my other eye. Now I'm going to wipe off this excess setting powder. Dust it away without poking yourself in the eye. Whenever I take it off, I can feel the heat under there. Okay, so I think that's good. Now I'm going to take this slanted thin brush here, and I'm going to just dust one of the browns underneath my bottom lash line. I think I'm going to go with the lightest. Wait, no, which one? You know what? I'm going to do Stone. It's the medium color that I used. I'm going to just put a very little bit under my eye, under my bottom eyelash. Tap it out really well. Okay. Okay. Then the other side. I don't like going very low underneath my bottom lash line. I think I'm going to take the blending brush I used, shake it out really well, and just smudge it under there a tiny bit. Very lightly. Okay. Now the next step is eyeliner and mascara. So I'm going to take this Lancome black eyeliner pencil, and I'm just going to put that right underneath my eyelashes, just to brighten up my eye a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to do the Urban Decay 24/7 Waterline in Nude. Is it the color called Nude? Oh, it's Walk of Shame is what it's called. It's a nude. And I'm going to place that on my waterline. And I'm going to do my other eye really quick, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I finished my eyes. I did the eyeliner on my other eye, and I applied my mascara. I used Unique Mood Struck Epic Mascara. I love it because it doesn't clump, and you can just do a subtle, or you can do a couple layers and go big. Absolutely love that mascara. So what's left now is contour, bronzer, blush, and highlighter, and lips. So I'm going to go in with the contour. I'm using Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow To Go. Looks like a little mini black book. So cute. And it has your contour and then 2 highlighter colors. So I'm going to use Chisel. And I'm using this Crown C517 brush to stipple it and blend it on. I'm going to go light with it and start up near my temple, top of my ear, go down, curve a little slant, kind of draw my line, my template. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just Start up here, go down, slant a little, try to end at the same spot, go over it one more time. Okay, and then I'm going to go back and start the blending. My hair is in the way. Okay. Okay, I think that looks good. I'm actually going to go in with a little more. Go right. Whoops. Did not mean to put that there. Just under here. Because I definitely have a double chin. Try to carve that out a little. I like to put it right under my chin too. Okay, so that's done. Now the bronzer, Hoola by Benefit is what I'm using. Comes with a little brush that's perfect for this. And I'm just going to go over near that area that I just contoured. Okay guys, so the contouring's done. I finished the bronzer. Now just some blush and highlighter. I don't have a highlighter brush. I actually just ordered one. I ordered one from ColourPop that I want to use for highlighting, and I'm waiting to get it in the mail. So for blush, I'm using the Tarte. It's the Amazonian Clay Parte. I use this one a lot. So blush time, then a highlight time. I always, with my face, when it comes to like blush, highlighter, I always like kind of line it, do a light coat, and then go over it and buff it. I'm like really gentle at first, like I'm afraid of it. It's kind of funny. Okay. And last but not least, definitely not least, highlighter. So I'm going to use the same brush, the Crown C517 that I used for the contour. I'm just going to use the side of it for now, since I do not have my brush that I want to use. So I'm going to go with Gleam. It's the more pinky. This one's more of like a gold. And I'm just going to do a little bit on the top side edge. And put it right there along my cheekbone, and that looks so nice. Yellow right here. Love it, love it. Try to mimic that on this side. Okay, we are done. And a little bit on my nose. Okay, face is done. What do you think? Next is lips. I'm going to line my lips with this NYX lip liner crayon in color Natural. I love nudes and naturals, I really do. So, line away. I tend to overline just a little bit. I used to never line my lips. I just throw lipstick on and go. But I realized like it would just nag at me all day because I'd feel like it wasn't even, or the little specks would just stick up in certain spots and really bother me. So lip lining is pretty important to me now because I feel like it just it gives your lipstick a place to go. It gives it a good border. It makes it all look really seamless, which I love that. And now I'm going to use, this is new, Bite Beauty Matte Cream Lip Crayon. And this is like a mauve-ish, mauve-y type color. Oh my gosh, the container's so soft. Love it. This is color Pastilly. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm just going to put this on. Okay. Okay guys, that's it for my look today. Lips are done, lined. I really love this look. I absolutely love this Tarte palette. Love it. I think this would be like a palette I'd use more than anything else. Almost daily, because even if you do, no matter what look you want, you can always use these neutrals and these colors for your crease and then go in with a color on your eyelid. Any color will go with these. They're all neutral and just work fantastically. I am going to do a rose water spritz just to set my face for the day. And this camera I'm using, it's a Canon, it's a point and shoot. It's a decent point and shoot. It's a PowerShot SX130. But it only records for 10 minutes at a time, and it goes in and out of focus, so I am working on that for you guys, I promise. Overall, I think it really came together. I absolutely love that Tarte palette for the eyes. I didn't use the contour, I meant to, but then I realized I had the other contour and highlight palette and used that. I'm really excited for what the future holds. I plan on doing lots more videos. If you want to comment and give me some ideas or things that you'd like to see, I'd be glad to hear from you. Oh, I have this other camera. I've actually had it for a really long time. I just haven't used it too much because I'm not familiar with it, but it is a great camera and I'm so excited to start using this. It's the Nikon D3100, so if you guys have any advice for me, I would love to hear anything you have to tell me about this camera, because I am definitely new to it, and I'm going to be experimenting and trying to use this for my videos instead. So again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm new to YouTube, starting my channel. I really hope that I get a lot of viewers and you guys like the content that I'm putting out there for you. So don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the notification button if you'd like to see more videos upcoming. I hope to do at least 3 videos a week, whether they're get ready for me or reviews or a night to day look. Anything. The possibilities are endless, and I'm here to have fun and hang out with you guys. So thanks again and have a great day.